Hello everyone, let me find the video. How are we all tonight? Just gotta give our internet a minute to load. Always fun, how are we all? Interesting how that works. There we are. Oh dear. Can you hear me? That's just a little bit interesting, isn't it? Okay. There we go. Right. Hello. So first off, before we get too far, this is what we did last week. We finished off our photo transfer, so then you can see how effective that is. And look at that, still nice and bright after a week. So like definitely an effective method. And now we're on to this new page. And this week we got just a few new products to show to give you guys a bit of a sampling. So this here is the new Traveler's Journal color cut, which we're just showing as a bit of a teaser. It is up online, but in a week's time it won't be available for the public. It'll only be available for the people doing the Traveler's Journal retreat. We just have it up there as a bit of a teaser. We're trying something new with our design process for the images, so then they're all unique to our business pretty much. The color cuts are, as you can see, very beautiful. So this is a bit of our teaser for Traveler's Journal. So they're up online. We ain't using them today, just as a heads up. I was just showing you. It's something you guys can test out, the new product, the new style we're going for. You can kind of see where we're heading, all that jazz. Hello, Di, Chloe, and Raquel, and Lisa, and hello to everyone who's watching this later. But we are going to stick to kind of the same colors as Traveler's Journal. I will probably stick those color cuts on Mum's desk though, across the border, so they don't get paint on them. So this is the Traveler's Journal worksheet. Once again, currently available, won't be after a week's time because that's when the pre-order stuff comes out for the retreat goers. So unless you're doing the retreat, you have access. If you don't do the retreat, you don't until the weekend of the virtual. So this is the worksheet that we're going to be using tonight, or it will be available in the bundle. Yes, yeah, we are. We're trying something new. The colors are very vibrant, very, new. And then this here is our new type of rice papers. So we have made this one here. We normally make them A4. So normally it's just one pattern A4. But we've made this one specifically for travel journals. And I think it looks very pretty. So you can see, and we've got some different stuff going on there. And once again, completely unique to Scrapbook Fantasies. So 100% unique. It does match a little bit of Redwood Farm as well. We did put a little bit of that in. So yeah, we're going to do some fancy stuff where we come in and we splice together two different scenes like this over one landscape page with our words. We've got some white linen hearts from Beautiful Family also to use because I thought they might be quite nice. And then I've got this stencil here because the patterning I thought was very similar to the patterning down here. So really trying to connect this scene to this one here, to the castle one, trying to find connection points. That's what we're going to focus on because like we could focus on the script and stuff, but the script is over both of them. Don't know if you can see that because we've got like the script here, and we've also got script across this one as well. So we need to find something different to connect the two together, which is where the hearts, the words, and the stencil come in. So let's just come in now and break our two in half, and then we'll get started. Just finding my paintbrush. It's gone underneath my mat. Very helpful. Just drawing a line down. Let's come in 10.5. So that's just a line of water down, torn off that one, and then let's just come and feather out the other edges on both of our scenes. Something new. If you guys do have some suggestions with our new type of style of rice paper, just like let us know. I know it's a little bit different. We'll still be keeping up with the other ones that like match our papers and stuff like that, but we want to have a bit more range, especially for the junk journalers, and a little bit more range for all of us to use some of the rice papers and like newer products of scrapbooking, or what we would call newer products of scrapbooking, with some of your older papers. So really trying to revisit that sort of thing. So let's just come in and feather that on. There we go. And as you can see, they are like nearly the perfect size. Well, they are the perfect size for travel journals. Oh, hi, Dee. So we'll just put that one there for the moment. We're really going to build on our rice papers. So we'll just have that for a minute. It's coming in and feathering. I will warn you, it's pretty cold tonight, so we're not going to try and make this page too overly wet, as yep, it is cold. There we go. So we got we can either do that one. Could either do that way. I don't know if I like this way because it seems too jarring. The other way seems like it kind of flows a little bit. Definitely looks like it flows a bit better. And we can connect these two flowers, I think, with the same paint color, similar. And also with like a little bit of maybe, if we actually come in, if we cut around some of these flowers, then we can actually slide in our stencil and stencil in this pattern here. And then doing these words as well in those slid bits. And then we could come and maybe glitterize a few of the flowers. Not all the flowers, but like just like lines of the flowers. We do need to make the cuts first though before we stick it down, and then make sure we keep that flat bit there. So let's just come in and start.
How's it going? Does it work well?
Yeah, look. It's the right size.
Yeah. Did you show them the colour cuts?
Yes, I did. They're over there so then they don't get paint on them.
Yeah.
Because that's the good batch.
Yeah.
Caroline ate a sheet of them. She proudly ate it too. Very loudly.
Why did you try and cut colour cuts on Caroline?
Because she had been behaving for the last week. Caroline's one of the more temperamental machines. She cuts beautifully when she cuts well. Like, I mean, better than the other ones. Even better than Camilla. But, yeah. She eats more than she cuts well. So, Caroline, problematic child. Problematic cameo. So, let's just come in. I'm not going to do this one here. Oh, hello, Pam. So now I'm going to do a bit of work here. And I'm going to do a bit of work here, but I need to decide maybe this flower and this one down here. Like, I just need to decide which flowers I am and am not going to do with the whole lift up and putting like stencil pattern there or some words. So let's just come in. Just sliding along. There we go. So we've got that one there cut as well, see? And then which other flowers do you think we should do? I'm just going to collect similar paint colours. If you guys want to... I'm not sure. I don't want to overdo it. I want these to be like little bits of where the pattern come through. I think here might be too dark, but if we actually came in and cut this bit here... We could do a bit there, or we could do a bit coming actually out of the top of the flower so it looks like pollen. You know, carrots, look how pretty it is. It's the new rice paper. It's very new. We're trying something new, like I said. So definitely would like you guys' feedback on it. Hello, Debbie. And yeah, getting into the swing of it. But yeah, if you guys want to say which ones you would like with like a little flappy bit. And saying that we could cut this bit here and have like a bit of a love heart come in. We'll see. Let me get the colours we need, because we are going to need to do a little bit of blending, I think. And it's like a turquoise type blue I'm feeling. So let's grab... Hold up. I don't know why that's in there. That's one of Mum's paints. We're not putting pink on it. Don't worry. We don't have any other pink on it, so that would probably be madness. We've got these two blues. And then I do have this blue here, which is just a little bit different to that one. I do have this glitter glue, which would look lovely on the, glitter paint on the flowers. And then, I don't know how much Lindy Mist of that I have, but it's a nice colour. Maybe that colour. I will need a bit of white with that. I might add modelling paste to them though, so then they're a little bit, a bit more thicker, a bit more opaque. Ooh. Oh no, that's Serene. Nope, don't have gloves. Serene blue is one of those colours that you should wear gloves with any paint called Serene. It's toxic. It's bad, and you need to wear gloves with it. I don't actually know why I own a bottle of it because I paint with my hands mainly, and it's not safe. Especially if you've got skin sensitivity, which I have. I play it too. Right. Now let's come in, but you just really shouldn't use it bare skinned. Okay. Let's come in. I'm pretty sure about this one here. I need to cut these flappy bits before I stick it down. So then I have the ability to lift them up and put the stencil in or put the words in without moving the whole thing around. So I need to cut it, then stick it, then do all the little details, which means we're better off cutting more than what we need, I think. Because once it's stuck down, cutting it will be very much near impossible. So just because it'll get all motley and it'll be wet then, and it'll try and feather instead of cutting. You also get glue on your scissors or craft knife, which would be, imagine, not the best case scenario. Alright, so we've got that one. Maybe if we come in, put that one there. That one there. Okay, and then let's do a little bit on this one. And then yeah. And now there we go. Got a few flaps cut. Let's come in over this side now. And then come along here. Come along this bit. Right, there we go. So we've got our flaps made. Yay! Sorry, I desperately needed a drink. Cold weather and me don't mix. Okay, let's come in now with our glue. We've got a bigger gap here on the spine. Because it's several, we don't put too much glue on the spine. As we know, spine damage has been a serious problem in some of our classes. And instead what we're going to come and do is we're going to come and merge with the paint and with our words and stencil. So let's just come in, remove these two, grab our glue. We'll do one page at a time. Exactly. School holidays is coming up, isn't it? Could always tell when it was school holidays in Brisbane. The first few days, it was quicker to get to work. Like, I'm talking a lot quicker. Okay, so this is where we want to make sure that we don't stick down our flaps too much. So we're actually going to come, and where the flap bits are, we're going to bend them up. There we are, and this is a flap bit here, and this isn't here. And then we're just going to add extra glue to the edge of the bit that we are sticking down. Just to make sure we don't rip anything up. There we go. Let's really get it stuck down. Look at that. Oh, is it that close? Look at that. Okay, so there we are. There's those ones. And now let's come in and do our second piece. Okay. And now coming in, and once again lifting up the bits that are the flaps. Okay. Just giving those bits just a bit of extra stick. Oh, look at that. And now just think, maybe not that color, maybe this magnesium. Mix with a little bit of this blue here. And then just mix a little bit. And just coming in.
Yeah, he's just How cool is that?
Yeah, we've left some flappy bits, then we can stick collagen in through, but we're just adding some paint to merge the two together.
Did you tell them that once I put up the travel journal products next week for pre-order for retreat people, these things will come down?
Yeah, the singles. The mixed media bundle will still be available.
The mixed media bundle, yes. But
Yes, but the I'm sold separately.
Available for people doing the
retreat, yeah, until the virtual, which is a bit of a long way away. All right. Now this is a bit of a darker tone than what was actually on the rice paper with the blue, because it's not as teal as what you've probably noticed. So what we're going to come and do now, so we're just going to come and grab some of this pansy and blue in our watercolor palette. Just a little bit. Along the shadow area. And then just add a bit of the screen in. Really trying to get a good mix of color in there and blend, because these are actually two very different rice paper patterns. The only thing similar is their color palette and a few of the flowers. So we're just trying to get it to blend in nicely. Okay, and then And then there's that one. Just adding a bit of this terracotta colour to our castle buildings. Just to bring them slightly a little bit more out. Okay, and then go. I'm just coming a little bit in with this greeny colour here. Okay, we'll add back in the highlights. Okay, and then we just need a little bit more. What kind of becomes opaque when you build and build and build and build and build? Oh, hi, Diane Jean. That's all good. Right, I think we're looking pretty good. So let's come in and do a little bit of work now. A few other things. So, first of all, let's do our stenciling. So we want to get, I'm going to do it in, like I said, modeling paste, but I'm going to get a little bit of it out and I'm going to put it on my actual palette or my mat so that I'm not sticking a dirty palette knife into my jar each time, because that can lead to you ruining your jar. Modeling paste. It's a big jar of paste. Granted, not much left in it, but still a big jar of paste. So let's grab our stencil, which is number 42. And I chose it because it's got like a similar pattern to the piece of rice paper, I think. Just come slide this one in now. And then, there we go. Modeling paste means that it also shouldn't bleed with the wet rice paper. It should just stay stagnant. Like so. Oh, look at that. Okay. come and do a little bit of there. And then let's come and do a little bit of it. That's right. This was a lift bit. Oh, I forgot to keep it lifted. Okay. That's alright though. If we just come in, a bit more of that paint there. We actually stick it down there and come and blend this piece of rust paper into our blue. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And then I think if we just add a little bit more of the stencil here perhaps. Yep, so just come put into place. Scrape, 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 scrape. Very, very nice, I think. So I'll just lift that up to show you. So this is where we kind of are right now. I think we're looking pretty good. Looks a little bit of a mess far away, but up close I think it looks really nice. And then before we put the words in, just grab the hearts. I particularly want the outlines. Wasn't really fussed on the whole bits. We go. Oh, I do like. So we stick these ones down. So we just come in with our glue. Just rub a little bit of the glue on the back of our hearts. Runaway heart then. Okay. Come and stick that one down there. And then let's come and do this one. Stick him down there. And then there we go. And now actually just come in first. Let's just cut this bit here on the page edge. Go. Just cut these block words up. I'm going to side shot. So like this is like with all the flaps still open, but that is how it looks right now. So I just added in bits and pieces that, but there's still got an air hole. Might have to just come in and do a bit of restoration work with the modeling paste, bit of the glue. There we go. Air hole fixed on that one. Woo. Right. So what you meant, Lisa? I don't know. Tell me if it wasn't, and then I'll figure it out. Go. Just coming in, connecting these pages through a few lines of text. It's coming up. I'm not too fussed about what the words are. And then happy, and then let's go to the next one. And there. I'll lift it up so you guys can see in a second before we stick down the words. What about just one more word, I think. I don't want to fight it with too many words, I guess. What do we think? Really, you can't really tell they're two different rice papers now. And if we come and do some highlights in afterwards. So let's just stick these down. That one there and that one there are actually stuck down really well. So then what we're going to come do is cast the inching off that one. Come and stick down this day word. I'm just going to work across from what's hard to easy. Then come in, put some gel medium or modelling paste down. Up to you guys. And stick down the flap there. Okay, and then let's come and do this one here. So one word, run out of glue again. Let's get the tube. Push some of that glue out. Plain. Right. And, so these are the traveler's journal words. Well, thank you. Yeah, the rice paper is really nice, and we're just kind of like, I guess you could call it elevating it to really highlight some of its feature, like the castle and the flowers. And then this flap here we never really use, so let's just come in, stick him down really quickly. Smudge just a little bit of that blue paint on there. And then that, and then there we are. There's that one and that one down there. Sorry you didn't see that bit. I just smudged a little bit of white modeling paste down there. So sorry. I forget the camera has like limits every once in a while. Okay, and then let's come in and get a bit more glue. Bus. Fun. And now let's, thank you, it takes a lot of time We're not really wet yet, which is great. I was a little bit worried. It's the first class where it's, I would call it truly cold. Last week was cold, but this week is like, yeah, you ain't getting me to pull my jumper off. There is no way on this earth. Okay. Stuck. Oh, stuck. That's happy, isn't it? So a little happy. Woo! Those are stuck. And then let's come in and stick down our last flap. Alright, and then let's add in some lights and darks, I think. 10 tonight, no thanks. Gosh. We live in the subtropics for a reason. And it's not because we like the cold. In case anyone was wondering. Okay, and then let's grab our watercolors now. Or, I know what we could do. We could see, because it is kind of dryish. I wonder if we could get it dry enough that we could use journaling markers on it. And come in and make like some fine details. So let's first grab the journaling markers and then see how we go. 1 minute with the drying process. Here we go. So we've got those 3. Okay, and then we need heat to let's dry this. Okay, so we've done mainly the castle area. Let me grab a white pen. Yep, it's working. Okay. Do Slight little bit of outlining. And then this pen here, you've got to apply it and then wait a couple of seconds and then it becomes a lot more opaque. It's a little bit deceiving when you first apply it. You get a bit worried that it's not working, but it is. And then that. And then let's come in. Okay, and now we come in with our darker pen. Yeah. How's the exam going?
I just finished it.
Oh, good. So now what is studies uni exam?
Yeah.
And then we just need him. And then okay. just add these lines in the darker pen. On this part, you do have to make sure your page is dry for this step. So I'm very lucky that my page has dried in time, especially with a little bit of that heating that we did the heat tool, to be able to do this bit, because normally we can't get our page dry enough to do these sort of lines on the lives. I'm a very, we work on very wet artworks. And then, oh. And then just come and do a little bit of work. And then let's come and do that there. Oh, look at that. That's looking pretty good, I think. And then let's just get our paintbrush real quick. And can make a few areas. Slightly wider. Just a few, not. Oh, that's glue. This is white. Not too many areas. Just where it got slightly dark. And we're just doing this with some modeling paste and a slightly wet paintbrush. Just leaves. Oh, that's the glue again. Slightly lighter finish. And a few of these areas, and I think we might be finished. Let me look that up to show you. And there we go. I'll work with the new rice papers. Look at that. Very nice. The mixed media bundle will be up soon. I'm just going to make it after I finish cleaning up my area. I do clean it up despite what you see. But thank you all for coming. And we're back tomorrow for our class in the morning, and then a bit of a Q&A or a convo with Mum in the evening about our subscriptions, I think. And then yeah, you'll see us throughout the week. We'll do some more videos of our Pride display. As you guys have seen, we've got a nice display on in the shop. Thank you for all your comments, for adding to that rainbow. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and see you during the week. Have a great week. Bye.